Right, hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin again and then XRP. Just another update on both those coins basically, and sort of go over what I spoke about in yesterday's video. So let's get straight into it. So basically, we're on the 4 to 5 minute chart on Bitcoin. This is where I made my video yesterday. I said that we seem to be ticking bullish and we will be having a pump towards the upside. And we should be sort of breaking out, but we didn't. We got rejected and we come back down, and I said if we break this level of support here of 29,300, then we'd end up coming all the way back down to about 28,800. I can't quite remember all of what I said, but that's pretty much what I said in that video. I basically said that was one of the options, but also if we tick bullish, then we should be coming up and sort of retesting the resistance of 30,400, but we didn't obviously do that. We got rejected and come back down and retested the support levels. And we actually, even throughout the course of today, we've obviously come down a bit further. We ended up hitting around $28,200 today. So obviously this is the 45 minute chart. So basically throughout the course of today, we've created a sort of a bullish pennant pattern, broke to the downside, come back down to support, pumped back up to the upside, created a bullish flag, broke to the downside again, created another sort of bullish flag, broke to the downside again, pumped up, and then created a bullish flag. So we're now currently in a bullish flag pattern on the 45 minute chart. So if we are to break out of that, then we should be looking at quite a nice increase in price. So obviously if we do end up breaking out of the bearish, let me just rephrase that. If we do break out of the bullish flag pattern, then we should be seeing us retesting this, the resistance levels of $29,300, and then sort of trying to break through and retesting sort of back up here at around $29,500. This is in the short term. This is obviously the 45 minute chart. If we are to break down towards the downside, we should be going down to about, let's have a little look. So we should be coming down to about 28,200 again, basically about the same levels as we did down here. But obviously if we break towards the upside, we should be coming up retesting this and coming up to about sort of here-ish, where we sort of came around here. So that's basically on the 45 minute chart, but we may end up ticking bearish on the 45 minute chart fairly soon, but I would hope to expect basically that we trade sideways in this sort of bullish flag pattern for a little while and then break towards the upside. But we are also in a descending wedge pattern at the moment, because we obviously seem to be trading between these sort of two lines here, and it's been happening, well, it's been happening since the 24th of May. So basically the start of the week, we've just been literally just going down and down and down and down and down. Obviously we did hit the level of $28,000, but we very swiftly got brought back up. So any time we sort of get down to these sort of levels, you would see Bitcoin pumping back up to back towards the upside. So that's literally it. We have just ticked, well, we should be on course to tick bullish on the MACD, and then hopefully we can move upwards here on the RSI, so that's not too bad. If we move towards the 1 hourly chart, we are about to tick bullish on the MACD as well down here. We're not looking too bad on the RSI. As long as we don't head towards the downside and tick bearish, then we're fine. But we should be looking at the levels sort of up here. Let me just, there's a lot of ums in my videos, if you notice. Yeah, if we break towards the upside, then let me just get two candles. We'll do this one here and this one here. So basically what we're looking at now is that we're in a bullish flag pattern. If we do sort of trade sideways, and then if we trade between these two sort of levels here, and then we sort of break through this, head towards the upside, then we should be looking at $29,600. If we do the same thing, but then obviously head towards the downside, we should be retesting this sort of support level here of $28,100. This is obviously just in the short term. I'm going to leave that there actually, just so we can come back to this tomorrow and see what happened basically, so no one thinks I'm lying. So yeah, this is basically what I think is going to happen in the short term for Bitcoin. Like I said again, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if I called this, but I called basically around here that we should be, if we end up ticking bearish, then we should be breaking through this resistance level here of $29,300. Then we should be breaking down towards this resistance level here. It's not resistance, support level here of $28,000 sort of $800. Once we've broken through this sort of support level here as well, which we did, we sort of come all the way down, come down here, sort of traded sideways, and then we obviously come up, created this bearish flag pattern, and then that just created a lot of selling pressure because we sort of come back down, created sort of another. So we were in a bullish flag pattern here, broke down, created a bearish flag pattern, then broke down again, and then obviously we've come up and we've gone into a bullish flag pattern. So we've been creating a lot of bullish and bearish flag patterns. It's just up and down and sideways at the moment, mainly sideways, not really great, but we move on. So basically, let's move towards the 4-hour chart on Bitcoin. You can't really see it here. I mean, it doesn't really look like a bullish flag pattern here. Not really sure why there's loads of these there. Oh no, it is a bullish flag pattern, that's fine. Because there was a yellow candle sort of covering the screen wick, basically. So, yeah, nothing really to say about the 4-hourly chart. We're not going to be ticking bullish anytime soon yet. Well, within the next few hours, basically. And we're also not really going to tick bullish on the MACD yet. So we're not really sure what's going to happen. We could potentially move towards the downside a little bit, or we could just start trading sideways in this sort of in between $28,700 and $28,900. We could just be trading sideways for a bit, and then hopefully move in either direction, head towards the upside to 29,600, or head towards the downside towards 28,200, or we could just obviously move sideways here to the edge of this descending wedge, and then we could obviously potentially break out. The breakout of this descending wedge would be roughly this break here. So if we start, if we basically trade sideways to the edge of this sort of support and resistance level here, then we should be breaking up to around 29,700. So a little bit more than what we would if we broke out of this bullish flag pattern here. But yeah, there's not really a lot to say at the moment. We're not ticking bullish or bearish at the moment. We're sort of just trading sideways. But I'm not going to say it really. I mean, I was going to say that I wouldn't expect to be breaking any lower than we are, but we tend to wick down. All we see is just a wick at the moment coming down, and then we get brought back up pretty quickly. We do see quite a lot of buying pressure as soon as we sort of wick down to these sort of levels down here between sort of like 28,200 to sort of 27,900. Because obviously no one wants us down that low. So yeah, that's sort of the prediction at the moment for Bitcoin. So that's Bitcoin over really. So basically, yeah, my predictions for today's video are if you pump to the upside through this bullish flag pattern, then we should be trading up to around $29,500. If we break towards the downside of this bullish flag pattern, then I'm getting my words mixed up. It's a bullish flag pattern. Then we should be going down towards $28,200. That's for Bitcoin. Let's head over to XRP. This is a 45-minute chart here. So as you can see here, this is sort of where I created my video in yesterday's sort of video. I said if we sort of break out here, we should be retesting this resistance level here of 42 cents. But if we don't break out and we break towards the downside, then there'll be quite a lot of selling pressure. So we broke through this support level here of 39 cents. We retested 38 cents. And we didn't quite get to, let me just delete this bit here. So we didn't quite get to the 36 cents level, which was quite nice really. We sort of just hit this support level here and we got bought back up pretty quickly, and then we've just been trading sideways, to be honest. But we are also in a descending wedge with XRP. We have just ticked bullish on the 45-minute chart for the RSI here, and we're about to tick bullish on the MACD as well. So that's quite nice, but I shouldn't expect that the pumps would be that big. Let me just quickly get this trend line here, make this little candle here. So yeah, the pump to the upside will probably be to around 39 cents. I just would expect to see XRP trading sideways, just like it is, just like Bitcoin is. Obviously, XRP copies what Bitcoin does pretty much. So whatever Bitcoin does, XRP will potentially do as well. So this is obviously what's going to happen in this moment in time, but we won't know what will happen with XRP until we know what happens with Bitcoin, if it breaks out of this bullish flag pattern or if it breaks towards the downside. So we should sort of find out tomorrow really what will happen. I'm hoping that we get a green weekend, but I can't guarantee it. So on the 1 hourly chart, we are about to tick bullish again. So XRP is actually looking quite bullish at the moment. We're not quite ticking bullish yet on the MACD, but it looks like we are heading in that direction. Why is it not coming off? There you go. Yeah, so it looks like we are heading in that direction. I've just drawn a line across the screen again. Yeah, so we are ticking bullish. If we do tick bullish on the MACD as well, then I would see a nice sort of pump towards the upside to around 39 cents and probably heading more towards. So I would say that we'll probably come from here and start pumping up to here to retest this resistance level here of 39 cents. That's in the short term. Let's head towards the 4 hourly chart. So it looks like we're on track to be ticking bullish on the RSI as well. If we do that, then we should be sort of, yeah, again, I should think that we should be retesting this 39 cents level. This is a 4 hourly chart. We've still got about 2 hours left. If we do tick bullish in this 2 hours, then I would see sort of by midnight or around between 12 midnight and 5 in the morning, then we should be retesting 39 cents. That's looking quite likely at the moment. Only if we still get this sort of buying pressure that we are getting right now. The MACD, we're not ticking bullish just yet. We're just sort of trading sideways on the MACD here, but there's not a lot of selling pressure at the moment, as you can see here as well. So yeah, it's all looking fine. Hopefully we should be retesting 39 cents by sort of between midnight, 12 o'clock and 5 in the morning. If we head towards the daily on XRP, just quickly check what the daily is doing. We are still in this descending wedge here, so we do need to break out of it. We did obviously tick bearish around here. That's why we got that. Let's have a look here. So on the RSI on the daily, we did tick bullish here. That's obviously why we had this selling pressure, this big red candle here. We obviously come back down and retested the 36 cents level, but we very quickly got bought back up. We are seeing some buying volume as well, which is here. We're sort of gradually sort of going up as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. The MACD looks like we are going up, so hopefully we should be getting some more buying pressure as well. So that's sort of it for XRP. I'm not sure if I checked the daily for Bitcoin. Let's check the daily for Bitcoin very quickly. Yeah, we are just ticking bearish. We're getting a lot of selling pressure now. So we are about to be ticking bearish on Bitcoin here on the RSI. So we should be heading towards the downside. We could be heading back down again. We could be wicking back down to about $28,000. That's what I would sort of predict, only because what we did with the last sort of candle here. So basically we should be coming down and sort of retesting 28,000, well, between 28,000 to retesting this support level here of 27,900. That's sort of what I predict if we do end up ticking bearish on the RSI. Let's have a look. So we are, the purple and the yellow line are both sort of just trading beside each other. So as long as we don't break below the yellow line, then we should be fine. If we do, then we should be coming down to about $28,000 again, which is not great. But the daily is the most sort of accurate sort of time frame to be going off of. As you can see, we have actually just broken out of this. Yeah, so that's now my prediction. Whilst I've been talking to you, we've literally just ticked bearish. So we are heading towards the downside. So basically, we should be, to be honest, it might even be this candle here. So yeah, that basically predicts what's going to happen. This candle might end up being that we might end up coming all the way down and retesting. Basically what happened here should be sort of retesting the $28,000 level, between 28,000 to 27,900. That's what could possibly be happening. We haven't ticked bearish just yet. I mean, we are quite bearish, to be fair. So great, we are ticking bearish on the daily for Bitcoin. So not really looking very good. Yeah, I would expect that to happen. We will come back to this tomorrow, guys. If you check out yesterday's video, take a look and see what happened in that video, and just compare it to this one and see what you think. Yeah, make sure you slap a like on it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Peace.